Well, yeah, everyone's on edge now. Everyone's on edge. A friend of mine, he just found out my dad's from Israel. He asked me if I have dual citizenship. I'm like, no, just American. I was born and raised here. This guy's like, you should really get an Israeli passport. That way, if things get dangerous in America, you'll have a safe haven. So Israel is going to be my safe haven. It's great. It's right near my vacation home in Afghanistan, so it's very convenient, guys. Yeah, I got a condo in Kabul. It's a time bomb share. It's a strange setup, really. But yeah, my grandma's from Israel. I don't know if you guys know this. Old Jews, very competitive with black people about who's been more oppressed. Oh yeah, it's a big thing. I remember I was watching that movie, 12 Years a Slave. The opening credits were on. My grandma walks in the room. She's like, 12 years, huh? No, 12's a lot. 12's a lot. It's no 400 years in the desert, but you make do. So that's my fictional grandma. I was hanging out with my nephew the other week. He's 5 years old. It's interesting because he's starting to develop a filter, but he's not all the way there. And I'm in the kitchen talking to my sister, and he's getting mad. He's eating a pretzel because his mom's not paying attention to him. He finally looks up at me. He's like, Uncle Matt, do you know what this pretzel wants? I'm like, no, what? He's like, this pretzel wants you to stop talking. I'm like, oh, is that what the pretzel wants? And part of me is upset, and another part of me is like, that's a brilliant move right there. That's a great move. I would love to blame stuff on a piece of food that's nearby in my relationship, so that'd be great, you know? My girl's like, you ready to go apple picking with my family? Like, this bagel hates your parents. Your boss is like, we gotta make America great again. You're like, yeah, this banana thinks you're racist. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I'm just glad to be here and not on Facebook. Facebook, it makes me feel weird. I wind up feeling jealous of people on Facebook. Like ladies especially, like, because you guys can post any photo you want, and instantly 300 of your supportive female friends descend upon the comment section. You know what I'm talking about? The new profile photo goes up. It's like, OMG, you look gorgeous. Yes, queen. 18 exclamation points. It's like, I literally can't even. That's like that hand clap thing. It's like, you look gorgeous, girl. By the end, it's like an emergency room. It's like, call the paramedics, I'm dying. Like, that is not my Facebook experience as a dude. Like, I could post a photo of LeBron James and the Loch Ness Monster finding that missing Malaysian airplane. It's one comment from my uncle asking me to call him. And I'm flagged as inappropriate. Goddamn Loch Ness community, come on. Loosen up. It's probably fine though, because I'm bad at taking compliments anyway. I don't know, like whenever someone tells me they like a piece of clothing I'm wearing, I feel the need to tell them how little I spent on it. So I'll be like, I like that sweater. I'm like, oh, there's a hole in it. I got the Salvation Army, only $10. Look at me. Which is weird, because I don't do that with other stuff in my life. It's not like I'm dating a girl and some guy's like, hey, your girlfriend's really cool. I'm like, oh yeah, low self-esteem. I got her at AA. Daddy issues. Look at me. Don't do that. That's a terrible idea. No, it's weird. I just broke up with a girl recently. We had been dating for 7 years, and it was interesting because at the very beginning, it was embarrassing to tell people how we met because we met at a bar. It used to be embarrassing to say that. But then online dating took over, and by the end, meeting at a bar had a big upgrade in how it was viewed by society. It's amazing, because people are like, where'd you two meet? At a bar. Ah, the old-fashioned way. How quaint. It's like, yeah, we're both alcoholics. Vintage! Like, how does that even work? I don't know, I just walked up to her and started talking to her. I think I saw that on Mad Men once. Wow, you are a real throwback. But yeah, it was a tough split. She could tell me the relationship was going south by the quality of the gifts I was giving her. And I could tell the relationship was going south by the length of her pubic hair. That's how I knew. That was my beacon that things were not all right. Because in the beginning, everything was on point. Manicured, Brazilian bikini waxes. By the end, I tried to go down on her. Brazilian government wouldn't let me. Protected rainforest. There were endangered species living in there, guys. I mean, Sting held a benefit concert, all right? I cannot compete with that. Oh, man. But I think love is getting harder because of technology, because we don't miss each other anymore. I feel like that's when you love someone, when you miss them. And now we're in constant contact with each other all the time. Like I saw this book of love letters from the 1800s, and they were gorgeous. It was like, oh, my dearest Josephine, how I pine for you since we've been apart. Incessantly I think of your laughter, your caresses, your affectionate solicitude. I thought I loved you when you were here, but now that you've gone, I realize I love you 1,000-fold more. The modern day version of that? Yo, you up? Send me some nudes. Eggplant emojis. She's like, new phone, who dis? Back then you had to paint an eggplant. You had to mean it, you know what I'm saying? It's good to be here though, guys. I like weed. I make fun of that. I make fun of religion. It usually goes fine, but once in a while it gets me in trouble. Like recently I did a show. Afterwards this guy came up to me. He's like, you need to find God and stop doing drugs. You're so religious. You're so religious. Have you even tried drugs? It's like, no. I'm like, how do you know you don't like them? He's like, I don't need to try drugs to know that I don't like them. I was like, all right, well, now you know how I feel about religion. He's like, have you read the good book? I'm like, I don't know, have you tried the good weed? Because they're doing miracles with edibles right now. They really are doing things. He's like, a miracle is when Jesus turned water into wine. I'm like, well, my dealer turned THC into gummy bears, so I am #blessed, let's be honest with what's happening here.